Hello, hello. Welcome to my space. I hope you are doing well. So listen, I had a download a few days ago telling me that I need to do a what is hidden in my tarot readings. So in my mind, it was okay, maybe in the tarot reading itself, I need to put a card about what is hidden. And so the few days after, I did readings, but I didn't feel during the reading that I needed to put a card that is what is hidden. And it was all the time in my mind, and I said, okay, at the moment, maybe I will feel that I need to take a card, maybe from another deck. I don't know. I will be guided. And then I understood that no, it's not what I need to do. What I need to do, it is to do a reading called What is Hidden. So I kind of feel that it is a thing that I'm guided to do, not just today, but to do it, I don't know, maybe it will be once a week, maybe once a month. I don't know yet. I'll see how I am guided to do that. And so, this is what we are here to do. I'm checking my candle because it feels to me that it might be getting to an end. So, I also didn't know what deck I should use, but this one came up. So this is what we are going to use. Wait, and I will change the candle because this one, even though it's not over yet, it will be soon. Let's see. Here. Ah, yeah. It smells fruity. Let's see. Up. So, let's see. Tell me. Tell me. What is hidden? Just a reminder before we start, right? This is a collective reading, so it's a group reading. It means that it might be for you, it might be partly for you, and it might not be for you. So please take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't take on yourself a story that is not yours, right? If I'm talking about masculine, feminine, I'm not especially talking about the gender. I'm talking about the energy from where someone is operating. So apply it however it applies to the people in your life. And this can be past, present, or future. So let's see, what is hidden? What do you want me to say here? What is hidden? Yes or no? Wise guy in reverse. Okay, we take 4 cards. Importance. And martyr in reverse. Okay, so apparently what is hidden here, it is that some people are hesitating regarding someone, right, that they have respected in the past, that they were in a connection with. It might be a friend, it might be family, it might be a spouse, I don't know. We are here in the second place. This is place of relationship, connection, all those kind of things, right? So somebody or some people are confused about someone that they thought that it was somebody intelligent, somebody to listen to, somebody inspiring, something like that here, right? With the important here in the third place, which is the driving energy, I feel that it is important, like it's not a detail, it is something that is taking a lot of space in their mind. The reason being, it is because if it's so important for them, right, to know if they can trust this person or not, it kind of feels to me that if it is such an important subject, it is because it is reflecting on them in some kind of way, meaning that if now they accept the fact that somebody that they have trusted is not trustworthy, somebody that they thought was intelligent, that they should listen to, follow their advice. In fact, they should not. It might change a lot about their perception, maybe of life, maybe of people, maybe about their own actions. Okay, in the foundation and the stability, we have martyr in reverse. Okay. So somebody was playing the victim in a situation where they were the perpetrator. So the martyr is not truly a martyr. They are, I see the devil's card in front of me. It's all manipulation. It's all ego. It's all pretense. Okay. Okay, listen, I will take a tarot deck now. I don't feel that I need to take more cards. I feel that this is what is hidden. This is the main subject. Okay, so I put those cards back to the side. And we will take the tarot and get deeper into that. No? Okay. Okay, apparently I need to take my usual deck, the one that I use usually to get deeper into my cards. Okay. So let's see. So what is hidden right now? It is that some people are in a battle, which is an important one. It's an important one. It is taking a lot of space into them. I kind of feel that it truly touches to the foundation of those people. And what I mean by that, it is, for example, right? If you have always, for example, respected a parent, let's take it as an example, right? You respected your parent, you admired your parent. When you had an issue, you were going to your parent. If your parent was saying something about someone, you would listen, right? Like you give your 100% trust to this person. And now you are awakening to the fact that, let's say, this parent is untrustworthy, they are a manipulator, they are a crook, they are self-centered. Whatever they are doing or they are saying, there is always a selfish intent, right? Then it totally shatters everything that you believed in, right? Because I also kind of feel that the person or the people that we might be talking about, it is like if they surrendered their own beliefs, decisions. I see the Hierophant in reverse here to this person, thinking they were a Hierophant, like a teacher, while in fact they were a Hierophant in reverse or an Emperor in reverse. A tyrant, someone controlling, someone manipulative, someone domineering, right? Kind of feel a little bit cultish, right? Like a cult leader, but I don't think especially that we are talking here about a cult leader and people that are in the cult itself and that are awakening to the fact that they are part of a cult and that their guru is in fact a crook. I don't especially feel that this is what it is. It might be more casual, but there is this energy, there is here something about that. Okay. So, tell me more here, please. The Hermit in reverse. This is interesting because this is somehow, I was talking about the Hierophant in reverse. So yes, it's not the same energy, but there is here something. Yeah, we are talking here about somebody who is hiding who they are. They have no wisdom. They have no awareness, no self-awareness. The Tree of Swords. It came out like this. Yes, you understand? It is like, right? Those people are stuck because they thought that this person that we are talking about here, that in fact was not a wise guy and was playing the martyr in a situation here, right? If they accept the truth, then it is a very, very deep betrayal. There is also here something about those people who are living with all those beliefs. You know, it's like you know, there is this guru, you know, masculine guru. A lot of incels are listening to this person, right? And this guru is telling them all kind of beliefs about women, relationship, who you are as a man, your manhood, all those kind of things, right? And those people have drunk this information and this became part of their belief system about themselves, about women, about relationships. And it was very comfortable for them to have this manual, you know, this guidebook. And it's like if they accept the reality that they were listening to someone who was not a wise person, it was somebody that was clever, that knew how to manipulate, how to be convincing, to be charming, to be charismatic, but wise they were not. The Hermit in reverse. The Hermit is wise. It's in reverse here. So it's kind of, if they accept it, there is like a total breakage. Okay. Tell me here. Tell me more. You see, the Tree of Pentacles came out like this. This is co-working. This is going to someone and ask for advice. It came like this. It came out like this. It's like if they don't know anymore. But I kind of feel that if they don't follow this person's advice anymore, it kind of feels that they might feel stuck because it's like, you know, they never thought, since sometime, I won't say never, because if we are not talking about a parent here, if we are talking about a friend or a guru or a guide or something like that, so it's not never. But if since a lot of time, right? At a certain moment they were confused, they met this person, they gave all their trust to this person was guiding them, and suddenly they don't have their guidance anymore. So now, they didn't use their brain or their critical thinking. I kind of feel that this is the issue here, right? The critical thinking. Because they have submitted their critical thinking to somebody external to them, right? It's like you are not using a muscle. You are not walking, you are in a chair and people are pushing you. So you are not using your legs for I don't know how much time. So if now suddenly you stand up, you will fall because the muscles didn't kind of feel this kind of feeling, of not being able to stand up by themselves. And this is why it is so difficult for them to accept a reality that I kind of feel that it is here. It is in front of them. We have the yes, no here in the subject. This is the subject, right? But the wise guy is in reverse, so they know that this person is not wise. We have the hermit in reverse. This is somebody pretending to be aware, to have some kind of knowledge that they don't have. Right? And the martyr here is in reverse. Okay. And the thing is that once you see, you cannot unsee. But I kind of feel that what is hidden, in fact, it is this inner resistance that they have, because without this leader, this guru, they feel lost. When in fact, with the martyr here, right, in reverse, right now, it's interesting. You see the image here? They are those people, right? That this guru or whatever, this fake teacher, this respected human being, whatever, this is who those people are. This person is doing of them whatever they want. I'm thinking about what is his name. In the 70s, I can't believe I cannot find his name. He had a cult. Charles Manson, right? This is what Charles Manson was doing. Having people working for him. It was like a question, will he go to jail or not? Because he didn't do the unaliving. He was using people, controlling them. At the end of the day, he went to prison, right? Okay. So there is here something about those people accepting also that they have been tricked, that they were a pawn in somebody else's game. Okay. Yeah, this is truly people who have awakened, but they are still in the state of confusion, shock, all those kind of things. Yeah, it is like somebody who needs to free themselves from their toxic family, from a cult, from a cultish religion, something like that. It's scary. There is something very scary here. Give me one more, please. Yeah, you see the hangman in reverse. It's so interesting. They are stuck. They are stuck. Those people feel stuck because they feel that without this person, they have nothing. Yeah, it's like if they feel that even though they understand now that this person that they admire and this and that and that and that and that is a crook, is a manipulator, is a liar, is using them, they feel stuck. Okay, why do they feel stuck? Tell me, why do they feel stuck? Emotional manipulation. Yeah, it's like somebody who tries to get away from an abusive, toxic relationship with a narcissist, right? They have been so gaslit, lied about, lied to. Their perception of the world has been so, narcissistic people are isolating you. They are putting you in yeah, this is truly what I feel here with this emotional manipulation. They truly feel weak. They truly feel that they are doubting themselves, maybe. Yeah, we have the Six of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. It's like, the battle between your heart and your mind, like when you are in a relationship and your mind is telling you, you have to leave, but your heart is pushing in your mind all kind of everything that happened during the love bombing period, good memories, fears, maybe, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking here about the Six of Pentacles, and I see the beggars, People who are so used to be the beggars that this is all that they can do, in order to step up, they feel the need to confront this person, and they cannot because there is like a dynamic between them that they don't succeed to get away from. Okay. I didn't even check if you could see all the cards. Okay. I will take one more and we will end it here. I don't feel that these readings need to be very, very long. Yeah, but I felt guided to do that, so... Okay. Conclusion. Closure, tell me. Stability and lovers. Listen, we are talking here about someone. The reason why, apparently, you need to know that, right? it is that there is somebody here in your environment that sees you as an inspiration. You have awakened something in somebody else's life, right? Somebody is seeing something right now, right? But I truly feel the inner battle here, right? So they might be here in this phase where they had the aha moment already, right? But they still feel under this emotional manipulation that they might already see, they might perceive it, but there is here still this element of they haven't rebuilt their strength yet. They haven't. And I truly feel here that there is something about you that symbolizes some kind of happiness, stability, alignment. You might have truly, I kind of feel, right, because I'm asking, okay, you told me I'm talking to spirit, right? To my guides. Why did you want me to do that? Like, what is hidden, right? So what is hidden? It is that you are helping people who might have been under the influence of someone, totally losing their critical thinking, totally submitting their choices to somebody else, their perception of life, their decisions, everything, submitting it to somebody else. Chances are that those people think that they are mentally unstable, that they are fragile, they are struggling in their life, and they think that it's because of them, that they are the problem. They don't realize that at the end of the day, you know, comes to my mind this phrase that we attribute to Freud, but we don't know if it's from Freud, who says that most people are going to therapy because those who truly need to go to therapy, they are not going to therapy, meaning that many people, they are mentally unstable because of their environment, right? And if you take them out of their environment, they are not, they have no mental health issue, right? And I truly feel that this is it. And I kind of feel here that there is something about you, your alignment with the lovers. We are talking about the balance of the masculine and the feminine. Let's remember that we are also in a world where there is some kind of imbalance in this new freedom that there is in our role as being a man or a woman, you know? When I remember that I used to say that too much freedom sometimes makes you feel like it is killing the freedom, right? Because in the freedom you can totally reinvent yourself, but when you don't have this ability or this creativity to reinvent yourself, in order to totally reinvent yourself, if I'm telling you, for example, draw me a house, right? What you will draw, it is something that you already saw in your past. So maybe it might be the drawings that you saw as a child, you know? But in fact, when I'm telling you, draw me a house, you can draw whatever you want. You might totally reinvent how houses are made, right? But when we have already an idea in mind, it is very difficult to separate ourselves of this idea and build something totally new. And I kind of feel that this is what is happening now with masculinity, femininity, with the gender, all those kind of things. Even though we might want to totally embrace the freedom of being ourselves, not gender related or reinventing what femininity and masculinity is, very often we are basing it on something that we already know, right? And I kind of feel here that we might not be talking about masculinity, femininity, we might be talking about life itself, right? About life itself. People who have submitted what their life should be to the ideas of someone who, at the end of the day, is not a wise guy. They are not. They are just talking from their own place, what they know, their own unhealed wounds, right? And that somehow, through you, they are seeing you as somebody stable, happy. There is this alignment here of the masculine and the feminine inside of you, and this is creating some kind of movement inside of them. And this is what is hidden now, right? Why you might, for example, feel that people on one side they are curious about you, and on the other side they are fearful of you, because I kind of feel that it relates to something inside of them, of themselves, of the choices that they have made in their life, whoever they have listened to, whoever they have followed, all those kind of things, right? So anyway, I will leave it here. I don't think that I didn't see this reading as being something long, and I just got into something here. But anyway, it is what it is. Let me know what you think about that, if it is something that you would like to see again. Yeah, listen, I'll see you in the comments. I hope that it was insightful. Maybe even healing. I don't know. I'll see you in the comments. As said, wishing you a beautiful day, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this. Until very, very soon. Bye.